Welcome back to News Across Nigeria, where we crisscross the states of the Federation, bringing you news-making stories from all the regions. Thank you for staying with us. Before we continue, we'd like to remind you that all our top stories can be found on our website. Just go to channelstv.com and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Visit m.channelstv.com to see us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. We'd also like to urge you to please interact with the Eyewitness feature in the Channels TV app on the Android, iOS, and Windows platforms. If you have pictures or even if you have videos you'd like to share with us, just tap the app on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions. As is our wont to do on the program, we'd like to remind you of some facts of the great states of the Nigerian Federation. And here's Ogun State in our crosshairs. In the spotlight of the southwestern part of the country, Ogun was created back in 1976, one of the oldest states in the Federation, and it's called the Gateway State, and it's with good reason. Ogun State is actually, did you know, named after the Ogun River, which runs across it from north to south, hence the name. Also, it's bordered in the eastern part by Ondo, the north by Oyo and Osun, the west by Republic of Benin, and the south by Lagos. And natural resources abound in Ogun, such as limestone, phosphate, granite, gypsum, bitumen, feldspar, clay, glass, and sand kaolin, quartz, and tar sand. A lot of reasons for foreign direct investment to thrive in Ogun State, which is being promoted and sought for there as well. As far as vegetation is concerned, Ogun is blessed with crops such as oil palm, rice, kola nuts, cocoa, cotton, cassava, cocoyam, vegetables of different sorts. So, those are certain facts about that great state in the southwestern part of the country. Now to the National Human Rights Commission, who have opened an investigation on the alleged rights violation of one Lois Iorvihi along the Lafia Akwanga Expressway against the convoy of Governor Tanko Al-Makura of Nasarawa State. Here's what's happening. The executive secretary of the commission, who led a team of investigators to the governor's office in Lafia, says the process will not be swayed by any emotion as generated by the petition on social media. It caused quite a social media storm. Governor Al-Makura, while stating his side of the story, says he never used abusive words on the lady in question as speculated on social media. Take a listen.
You're most welcome.
Governor Tanko Al-Makura receiving his August visitors, the Executive Secretary of the National Human Rights Commission and his team, to his office in Lafia, the Nasarawa state capital. They are here to investigate the alleged violation of the rights of one Lois Iorvihi by the convoy of the governor along the Lafia Akwanga Expressway.
We will give vent and recognition to the need for security on one side, and we would also ensure that while we take seriously the issue of security into consideration, the issue of human rights will not be a soft issue. This is exactly the balance we are going to strike, and we will get to know the truth, and we will apportion blame where the blame goes accordingly in a just manner that serves justice.
Governor Al-Makura, in his defense, says Ms. Lois Iorvihi grounded his convoy before she was halted.
I only asked her, what is happening? She just went hysterical. I called the escort commander. I said, this is a matter we should not take lightly, because it is just a few kilometers from here that Akume was attacked. Find out what is this woman's problem. Obstructing our traffic for more than 5 minutes, and nobody could even understand what she was saying. She was shouting. So I didn't know where all those aspersions and cooking of things to Spoil My Name came about.
Allegation of harassment was reported against the convoy and person of Governor Tanko Al-Makura and his ADC, Mr. Jamilu Ringim, on September the 10th this year. The complainant, Ms. Lois Iorvihi, is alleging physical assault and destruction of property.
Governor Al-Makura is not the only one trying to defend himself of allegations. The Kwara State government has also been reacting to allegations of another sort from the opposition party, the PDP. The state chapter of the People's Democratic Party is accusing the state government of an attempt to kidnap or assassinate some of its leaders for opposing some government policies in Kwara State. The state chairman of the party, Yola Oyedepo, at a press conference claims he and some leaders have been warned to leave the state as a result of the threat.
We have uncovered the plot of the government to ruthlessly deal with the opposition through sponsorship of arrest of some of our members, especially the leaders of our party. We are even told that they may want to kidnap, arrest, or possibly assassinate some of our leaders. This they want to do using some of their thugs and hoodlums to perpetrate this evil. The warnings are so deafening that I and some leaders of our party are being told to run out of town. The people of Kwara State know that we only practice civilized opposition. Where we see the need to praise the government, we have always been doing so. Where we need to tell the truth to the people about the wrong ways and manners that we have been governed, we only talk with facts and figures. Any attempt to kill, arrest, or even illegally disturb our lawful activities will amount to intolerance of the opposition, which is antithetical to the workings and the practice of democratic governance.
Meanwhile, those allegations have been refuted by the Kwara State government. The Chief Press Secretary to the State Governor, Mr. Abdul Wahab Oba, denied it. He told Channels Television that the accusations were baseless and challenged the PDP to bring forward any proof.
Ordinarily, because the right of proof lies on anybody that alleges, one will have asked them further to prove whatever it is they have, they've said. But basically, the allegation is false, it is malicious, it is preposterous, and also is contemptuous and provocative. So if the PDP is saying that they are threatened, well, I don't know where that is coming from. Well, of course, you know that the party has a history of violence, and that's the PDP itself. You know, during the primaries, you know how many people died. You know, during their campaigns, you know how many people died. The party and this government has been a very peaceful government. It's a government that promotes peace and harmony and peaceful living amongst, its people. And our concern now is how to take our state to the next level. And of course, we welcome criticism, positive one, progressive one. This is not time for politics, and we are not ready to play politics with the lives, especially with the lives of our people.